Alright, everybody, let's do this again.
It's just my opinion.
Hey, everybody, welcome to my channel. Of course, you know who I am. I am Sway. And as always, I got my trusty smokes, my trusty dope. And just remember, this is all my opinion. So, I apologize for the last video, the part 3, because I'm working with new gear. And I didn't want to re-record. And just basically start all over again, and try to get that same thought process going. Alright? So, somebody made a comment. I don't, I guess they were joking around or whatever on where, you know what? Let me go back to that comment. Somebody made a comment on the video, okay? Somebody made a comment on that video, and I'm gonna put this in. I'm gonna put this in the editing, okay? I'm gonna put this while I edit. But somebody made a comment to that video, and I'm not gonna say their name or anything. There's one of them that says, "I'm not sure how it works, but if you don't do it correctly, it's extremely dangerous." And then it says, "I've heard about putting bleach under their tongue. My buddy swears by it. It's not Javix though." Okay, I'm going to reply to that comment. Okay, I'm going to reply to that comment, and I'm going to reply to that comment. By the way, I hope you're enjoying the new look as far as the video quality is concerned. I'm still working with the audio, but I hope you're enjoying the new video quality. I got a better webcam to do this with, yeah. All right, so my reply to the first, I said, personally, I would never risk it, but if people want to risk it, that's their prerogative. All right. All right. So in the part 3 video, of when I was talking about Jordan Sather, promoting the bleach thing, I'm gonna say the exact same thing. I have no fucking clue. As far as all of that is concerned, okay? I'm not a follower of Jordan Sather. I have no freaking idea. I've heard many people talk about it. I've heard many people talk about Jordan Sather telling people to drink bleach or some shit like that. And I'm not gonna, like I said, I don't follow Jordan Sather. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know about that MO of his, about something with bleach. Okay? Should I look into it? Let me know. Should I look into it? So I can give you a real honest opinion about it. But I want you to really think about it like this, okay? I want you to think about it like this. If this bleach product, whatever the fuck it is, right? If this is a true drinkable product, okay? Look, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a doctor. I have no fucking clue. But here's the thing, yeah, if you drink bleach, right? If you drink Clorox bleach, straight bleach out of, the one that you use in your laundry, with your laundry and to clean and disinfect the floor and stuff. If you drink that, your ass is dead. You're gonna die. You're gonna poison. You're gonna poison yourself. You know what I mean? You're dead. Period. Okay. But you need to think about it. You need to think about it like this: if this is an actual product for you to drink, then obviously it must be safe in some form or another. I don't fucking know. I don't know enough about it to make a comment or give you an opinion. Now, if this is a product that is pure bleach, then you're stupid for drinking it, because if it's pure bleach, you're poisoning yourself. But I want you to think about this, right? Do you drink tap water? If you drink tap water, the water company, right? When they take whatever water and they clean it and they add all these chemicals and whatever, guess what? They're adding bleach. Bleach is one of the products that they add, one of the chemicals that they add to purify the water. Okay? Apparently they use fluoride as well. And some sodium. Not sodium. Sorry, they use iodine. So they use a mix of fluoride, which I guess is really bad for your pineal gland or pineal gland. They use bleach. They use iodine. They use a cocktail of different chemicals, okay, to disinfect the water. They disinfect and purify the water, okay? If you buy bottled water, you're not careful, right? If you're not careful, there's a difference between spring water, okay, and purified water. All right. If you buy the Poland spring water, you're drinking spring water. But if you're buying, like, let's say a store brand, it's gonna say purified water. Guess what the fuck they use to purify that water? They use bleach. They use bleach to purify that water. So one way or the other, many of us, especially us poor folk, we're many of us, we're already drinking something that has bleach and chemicals, to purify that water. Okay? But as far as the product itself that Jordan Sather's talking about, I don't fucking know. But again, here's my thing. Here's my thing on that. If that's what you want to do, if that is what you want to do, that is how you want to live your life, drinking fucking bleach, even if it's a drinkable, safe form. If that's what you want to fucking do, then that's your prerogative. If you want, again, I don't know enough about it to really, to give a statement of, oh, it's dangerous or whatever. But if that's what you want to do, then that's your prerogative. If it is very dangerous and you are poisoning your body, that's your fault. That is on you. Nobody else. That is on you. If you want to drink that. That's simple. That's simple. If you want to listen to somebody who does not have who does not have a medical background, who's not a doctor, who's not even a nurse, then whatever. That's on you. But at the same time, as many of us have seen, not all medical professionals can be trustworthy too. So we're always risking something. We're always risking something in our own lives with our own health. So I mean, look at me. I fucking smoke cigarettes. So we're always risking something. All right. But the whole point of that video was not to talk about that. I just mentioned it for a specific reason, of just kind of like giving a little background of what I know, the only thing that I do know about Jordan Sather. As I said before, I'm only Facebook friends with him, but I'm not in contact with him. He's not. We're not best friends. We're not drinking buddies. We don't talk on a daily basis. None of that. But, yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna accept the excuse of I was young and naive. Look, you're still a grown ass adult, and you chose to do what you did. My whole point of that video, in when I was talking about Jordan Sather, was that Jordan Sather has been responsible and is responsible, whether it is directly or indirectly, but he is responsible for hurting a lot of people. And it would have impressed me even more if he would have recognized that and said that in that interview. That was just the whole thing. Again, whether he directly or it was directly or indirectly, he was responsible for hurting a lot of people himself. I need to add some insulation to my studio. No, but altogether, let's be real. We have to ask the fucking questions. With all of this that's going on, with all of these people all of a sudden coming out against Corey Goode, we have to ask the questions. We cannot be afraid to ask the questions. We cannot be afraid to say, but why? And not even just about the Corey Goode stuff, but damn, why the hell are you selling bleach? And in that video I was talking about Laura Eisenhower, and again, ask the questions. Well, why didn't you? Again, this is not me personally, this is not a personal attack on anybody. I'm just asking the questions. I'm thinking things out, and I'm asking the questions. Well, why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do this? Why did you do this? Or yes, certain questions were answered with their testimony. Okay, certain questions were answered with their testimony, but a lot of questions were not asked. A lot of questions were not asked at all whatsoever. We have to ask the questions. That's simple. We have to ask the questions. And as I was mentioning before, and because of the low quality video, and let me pull this up real quick. So that way you can see it. Give me 1 second. In the interview with Laura Eisenhower, and please forgive me as I'm doing this, in the interview with Laura Eisenhower, John D'Souza made 2 comments. And as you see it right here, it says, Laura, that apology to Corey where you and he told each other, I love you and I love you too, was a conversation to Liz Laurie. And then in the bottom where he says, Laura still doesn't know that. Okay. Again, now we have to ask the question. Again, just like I said before, right? John D'Souza, nothing but respect for the guy. So, when I'm asking Laura Eisenhower these questions, like in that video, or I'm making a statement or a comment or voicing my opinion, this is just out of respect and truly asking and wondering. So it's the same thing with John D'Souza. And like I said before, yeah, we're Facebook friends and we've had a couple of DM exchanges, but that's it. Like he's not my we're not drinking buddies, we're not best friends, we don't talk on the regular type thing, whatever. But I do have a lot of respect for what he does. Again, like with like same thing with Laura Eisenhower. So there's things that I may agree with, there's some things that I don't agree with, and that's fine. That is fine. But we have to ask John. We have to ask you the questions of how long did you know about this, about the details of the conversation. How long did you know about this? And why didn't you say something before? Or did you say something before, but there was some kind of miscommunication between you and Laura? Now, I understand many people are going to say, well, that's really none of your business. That's really none of your business. But here's the thing about that. John D'Souza publicly made that comment in the chat during that interview. John D'Souza publicly made that comment in the chat. So he made it my business. He made it my business when he made the comment on the chat. So yes, I'm going to ask the question. How long did you know about this? And why didn't you say anything before? Or did you try to say something before, but there was a miscommunication between you and Laura? And again, I say this with all due respect to you, sir. I say this with all due respect to you, sir. But we have to ask the questions. Everybody's being affected one way or everybody in this community is being affected in one way or the other. Because while all of this is going on, there are many people who, okay, they may not be a Corey Goode follower. They don't believe what Corey Goode says. And as soon as they speak out, guess what? Corey's minions attack. Or they are a Corey Goode follower. And they're being lied to. And their money is being stolen from them. Or, that's really how I see it. Their money is being stolen from them. Or they follow Laura Eisenhower. Or they don't follow Laura Eisenhower. Or they follow John D'Souza. Or they don't follow John. People are getting affected one way or the other in the community. How many people are afraid to speak out? How many people are really afraid to speak out for, because of some form of retaliation? This community has been turned upside fucking down because of all of this. And again, how many people are afraid of coming out and asking the questions? How many people are afraid of truly saying something? How many people have been attacked? Hell, I've been attacked many times in different chats and what have you, like on Facebook and things like that. And I wish I could have saved the screenshots. A couple years ago, when the situation was happening, I guess there was some kind of beef between Jordan Sather and Jimmy Church. I just asked a simple question. I was just trying to find out what was going on, and Jordan Sather's people, they started attacking me, calling me a show, and this and this and that. Well, whoop-de-fucking-do. Wanna attack me? Let's go. You wanna attack me? I'm ready to fight. Let's go. And of course, Jimmy Church's admins, and they didn't do shit about it. They don't do fucking shit. Let's be real. Jimmy Church, from what I've seen, he tries to stay out of everything, which is a good position, to try to especially being a radio show host, whatever, trying to like stay in the middle and out of it. But when people are genuinely asking questions and they're coming to you for answers to try to figure out what the fuck is going on, and people are attacking others on your Facebook page, you gotta fucking do something, man. You gotta fucking do something. And I'm not the only one that was attacked. There's a lot of people that were being attacked left and right by Jordan Sather's people, by Corey Good's people, by... The only difference is that I'm not afraid of speaking out. I'm not afraid of opening my mouth. I'm not afraid of actually saying something about it. Again, I repeat, this community has been turned upside fucking down because of all of this shit. Questions need to be asked and answers need to be given. The truth really needs to come out on everything, not just about Corey Good and blah blah blah, but on everything. Everybody's about disclosure about the aliens and the ETs and the UFOs and all of that. You know what? I'm all for that because, like I said, as you know, shit, as a contactee, I've fucking seen and heard a lot of shit, and I've been through a lot of shit. Yes, I'm very skeptical about my own experiences, but the things that, like I said, if there's things that cannot be explained by anything else, then that's when I say, okay, something weird fucking happened. And in my life, a lot of weird fucking shit has happened. But, yeah, I'm all about disclosure. I'm all about a big public disclosure. We need to fucking know. Everybody needs to fucking know the truth. But guess what? I'm not worried about that disclosure. I am not worried about that disclosure. Because that disclosure is happening one way or the other. Whether it's publicly big and public by the government, that doesn't fucking matter. Because it's gonna happen. It is happening. The disclosure I'm talking about, it is the truth behind all of these frauds like Corey Good and David Wilcock. The people that were involved with Corey Good and David Wilcock. All of the shit that was happening. Yeah, talk against, they're talking against Corey Good and whatever, but were you personally responsible, whether it was directly or indirectly, for certain things? Because if you were, then you need to apologize to people. And I'm talking to everybody that has spoken out that has spoken out so far. Obviously, Liz Lori, she needs to apologize. I've said it. Adrian Youngblood, you know what? Nothing but love and respect for her because she was doing her job. She did her thing. She stayed out of all of this shit. And in her own way, she helped whoever needed to be helped and whatever. But she was not personally responsible, directly or indirectly, for hurting anybody. Leon Isaac Kennedy, again, love and respect for the guy. Now there was mention of him doing a fund as well, a legal fund for a just in case, Corey Good. I don't know. I don't know what to feel about that, to be honest with you. I don't know what to feel about that. Is that the proper thing to do? How about wait until Corey Good, and actually Natasha Hines said this, and I agree with her on this. How about wait until Corey Good actually starts the lawsuit and then raise the funds? And I get it. I get it. You know, Leon Isaac Kennedy, his heart's in the right place, type of thing. But at the same time, that looks kind of fishy. That looks fishy. It does. Just like I said with Liz Lori. With Liz Lori, that looks fishy. That looks fishy as fuck. Everything that she is doing is just too fishy to me. All right, y'all. Look, I needed to take a break. All right. And it's main reason why I needed to take a break. It's because I wanted to talk clearly, with my mind clear, without getting too upset, without getting too. You see, you have to understand that I've seen this stuff happen a trillion times in the Christian world. The same story is repeating itself over and over again, over and over again, over and over, especially when it comes to the financial stuff. Especially when it comes to the money thing, you know, of, oh, I got to raise funds for the, you know, and all of that. I mean, I've seen this play out so many times where everybody is, now everybody is, you know, oh, I got to tell my story of, you know, this person lying, cheating and stealing, and there's a reason, and there's always a reason, whether it's a valid reason, a valid, good, honest, honorable reason for what they're doing it, or it's because they're trying to save their own ass. They're trying to save their own ass, you know. I think the thing that's really affecting me the most is the financial thing too. Oh, I had not, you know, I want to raise my own funds. I want to do my own class. To me, that's just a bunch of shit. You know, if you're truly trying to help humanity and give a message, why the fuck are you out there charging an arm and a leg for a class of ascension? You're charging a shitload of money for ascension classes. You know, this should be a free gift to humanity. I'm not saying don't accept donations, you know, don't accept donations if people want to give them. But what I am saying is, oh, I'm going to give a class on how to ascend, how to get superpowers, how to do what the fuck ever, and it's going to be $700, $333, whatever the fuck number it is. It's really... Oh, yeah, I'm trying to raise money just in case this person decides to sue me. Oh, I'm trying to... Let me tell you something. We're in the middle of this scandemic stuff. And there's no money. There's really no money for people to be fucking giving out for anything. Let me tell you something. Financially, I'm broke as fuck. And I would wish that I was able to make a shitload of money. Because I could really use it. You have no idea. But I'm not asking anybody for it. I'm not begging people for it. I'm doing my best to work, bust my ass to earn my money. That's what I'm doing. See, on this channel, I used to post my my Cash App and my Venmo in case anybody decided to donate. But I even went against that. But that's my own personal reason. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with if people want to donate to help you out. There's nothing wrong with that. If people want to donate, you know what I mean? And you're making the information available. But for me, for my own personal reasons, I even took that away. You know, I really needed to take a break. I needed to get some air. I really needed, because I'm very passionate about some things, especially you know, with the shit that I've seen in Christianity. It's the same shit happening in ufology. People are screwing innocent people over, and it's a really fucked up situation. I'm just gonna end the video right here. Just remember, until next time, I love you all. Peace.
It's just my opinion.